Because you can't control anyone, you know what I mean? Illusion that we can, but I think there's more of a righteous, do as you please. I think there's an inner calling for everything. A lot of people it's more of a forced, kinetic realm, but it brings them good a lot of times. You could get good a lot. People too focus on the negativity and the quote unquote bad. Now it's like, what is bad? It's just something. It says how you look at it, really. Everyone has different and grew up different, and it all has to do but something we can all relate to. Not even about religion. Not even about what is this. Not even about your race or what you like to do or your work. In the end, we're all here. We're all here on this divine continent of honestly who knows what. No one knows. But I think everyone, is just so quick to rush in the idea and trying to figure out what is it, and not more so just being. It's just gotta remind myself sometimes too, though, it's okay to take a deep breath sometimes and just see where you're at. Because it's true, time does go quickly. In the blink of an eye, you look back and, every day you think nothing has changed, but you look back and everything's different. So it has to go with, everything's about balance, proportion, and maybe even coordination. But not really either. Forget I said that. It's not coordination. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the world is very strung out right now. I shouldn't say the world, because the truth is, guys, it's not the world. It's the people that inhabit it. It really is. Because we're not going to blame plants, are we? No, it's not even. You know what I mean? It's the people. But it takes one. It takes one at a time. And, the first step is recognizing. So, this goes out to everybody. Once again, no matter who you are, what you do, we all could be better, all right? We all could be better, and guess what? We all could all be worse, too. We could all be in excruciating pain to the point where it's... But guess what? You're not. You're sitting, most likely, not pointing out, but you're doing what I'm doing, sitting in front of the computer on a chair to rest myself on, to get a better look. And you're not sick either. You're not, you don't even have to blow your nose every 5 seconds. No, you're pretty content, honestly. So that's a blessing and a lesson. Literally, it's just every day is a reminder, guys. Don't forget what you have. And I know situations may be bad and be very just worse, just really bad. But there's always a light, and there's an end. There's an end of the tunnel, when you see a little just like that candle right there, a little reap of light. It's there. And you just gotta follow it. And then once you do that, something else has you in their hands. So don't forget who you are either. We're very caught up just with the media. It's a game, and the opposing is winning by pretty much in an insufferable amount, where it's not even, you might as well give up. Seriously, they won. But guess what? They didn't. But in the ways of how things are going, they have. They're taking... I'm just not even gonna get into it, but I guess you guys all have your views on why, you know what I mean? But listen, it's people. And what I realize is sometimes, I feel like, what do these people all want? They all want peace. They all want peace and just want to be good on money, etc., whatever may please him in the satisfaction of the time. To be happy. You know, you ask the average human, like, who doesn't want to be, like, happy? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't exist. It's very weird. I mean, unless you have something, you know, it is what it is, too. In the end, we all have something to love. We all have something to look forward to. And that's the main goal. That's the main key. You know what I mean, guys? If you guys start feeling empty, feeling lost, you know what I mean? You know, set things up for yourself. Have something to look forward to. And pretty much have something to do. Just once again, this whole thing about the media. Like, they won. They think, like, we got people popping pills. And this is just reality. You know, I'm not pointing, I'm not bashing anybody at all. You know, do what you have to do. But they really have us thinking we gotta take these pills that they make to fix anxiety. Look, I'm so sorry to break it to y'all if you guys are on that, but that's making you strung out. It's making you strung out. I bet if you ask yourself, who was I before I even, you know, started using it? How did I take at certain times? I would assume you wouldn't say you're the same person, but that's just what they want. Anxiety, like, something, it's a whole nother topic. But guys, there's all these ways to break out of what you wanna. For example, just realize what you're really doing every day, because what you're doing every day, that's a habit, and a habit, for the most, pretty much, it creates you. It creates your life. Your habits create your life. I just opened my curtain and yeah. But yeah, watch what you're really doing. Because what I'm saying is, like, okay, so if you have anxiety, okay, there's reasons on why people have anxiety. Like, what like, first of all, are you eating? Like, listen, I don't even have the best eating habits either, but I eat, you know what I mean? But sometimes, like, we're fooling ourselves. We're fooling ourselves. You think you have this, depression, anxiety. Listen, take a hot shower and have a nice meal. Maybe do some exercise before the meal. You know what I mean? Just get lit. Just be like, you know what? I'm going to have a nice meal. You know, you can, like, cook your... I don't know. I can't bring myself to do... Okay, well, once again, there's an inner calling for everybody, and one day, you know, something will, it'll click. But, you know, we're only here for a given amount of time. Things are happening left and right, like, non-stop. So enjoy your days, love the people around you, and appreciate, because there's a lot of good stuff in this place. You know, very caught up in the bad. It's ridiculous. But I mean, I don't blame anybody. I don't blame anyone. You know, I get caught in that too. We're only human. In this organized realm that has been coded. It's very coded. We're coded. Shit's coded. But once again, y'all, you know what I mean? Every day is a blessing and a lesson. You know, in the number one thing, don't forget, y'all, number one thing is you have the choice. You have the choice. It's not like we're too far in technology where, I'm not going to say it, but we are chipped. Some people are after a certain year, I think these people are chipped. I don't know if I'm chipped. Maybe. I was born in 2005. Who knows? I feel like they maybe have, like, fully constructed that in, like, 2008 or 9. They were like, okay, this is what we're doing for the rest of eternity. I don't know. Because I don't know, like, 2005 close to 2001 and, like, 2001, I feel like they had other things to worry about, maybe. Like, literally, I don't think they wanted to chip humans just about yet. That's just me, though. I really, you know, don't mark, I have no idea. But, yeah, guys, I hope this video, you got something from this. I'm really spieling, talking to not only you guys, but myself. That's what the power of this mirror, because, like, realistically, like, what even is this? Like, it's flesh. Like, it's a flesh and bones. Something is speaking. I'm not speaking. I'm speaking, but this thing isn't. It's weird, but yeah, guys. Go hug a tree.